the teaching. This is where you get to be the prophets and do what the prophets do. But before you get to be the prophets, I need to talk to your teachers. So if your teachers are not in the room, please go get them. If you're a teacher and you're administering this training, please note that there are some things that you will need on hand. These things include paper, pencils, pens, crayons, or magic marker available. You also need a worship CD, and you need a package of index cards or blank greeting cards. And remember, you need to be available to pray for your students before they do any activities and during the activities. Activity 1 consists of breaking your students up into groups of 4 by category. The first group will be the group that is hearing what God is saying. The second group will be the group that is feeling what God is saying. The third group will be the group that is acting out or demonstrating what God is saying. And the fourth group will be the group that is seeing what God is saying. As you pray for your students, please pray accordingly. For example, if you're praying for the students that are feeling what God is saying, pray that God allow them to feel what He's feeling, but also be able to communicate it in a very clear manner. Or if you're praying for those that are seeing what God is seeing, pray that God give them visions and pray that they be able to communicate it in a clear manner where everyone understands what God is speaking. Activity 2 consists of all of the students giving words of encouragement. This can be done as a whole for the class, or it can be done to individual students. It can even be done to the teachers. You can select which way you want to do this. For this particular activity, you will need the index cards or the greeting cards. After the students pray and ask God to give them messages of encouragement, either for the class or for individual students or the teachers, have each student share what the Lord has shared with them as a word of encouragement for that particular person, if they can share it. Activity 3 will consist of each student ministering to one another. In this activity, the students will be broken up into groups of 3 or possibly 4. They will form a circle, and there will be a chair in the middle of the circle. This will be the ministry chair. And whoever is sitting in the ministry chair will be the person that is being ministered to by each child. The ministry will continue throughout the circle until each student is ministered to. As the students are being ministered to, I would ask that the teachers are praying over them as their classmates are ministering to them. And I would ask that you pray that God give them clarity and that they be able to speak with understanding so that the student being ministered to understands what God is speaking to them. I hope that this training has blessed you, and I hope you're able to use it throughout the course of children's ministry within your ministry. If you'd like to send us an email at Joshua House Ministries, you may do so. Our email address is jhouse@gmx.com. If you'd like more resources, you can also refer to the website. It will either be posted on this CD or there will be a note within this CD that contains the website. And I sincerely hope that God will use you all in a mighty way. I love you all, and God bless you. Bye-bye.